told you your body is a food processing factory working 24/7 right inside you. Welcome to Smart Learner's Point. Today we'll unpack the human digestive system for Class 10 CBSE. First, ingestion. Food enters the mouth. Teeth start breaking food down. Saliva helps break it down. Then it slides down the esophagus to the stomach. Acids turn food into a soupy mix called chyme. Enzymes also break it down. Next up, the small intestine. The real MVP. Enzymes help finish digestion. Bile helps digest fats. Pancreas supplies enzymes. Liver supplies bile. Nutrients are absorbed into the blood. The large intestine absorbs water, packs waste into stool. Finally, elimination. Out it goes. Quick recap. Mouth, esophagus. Stomach, small intestine. Large intestine. Absorb nutrients. Get energy. Remove waste. Simple steps, big impact. Ready to ace your Class 10 exam with this? Hit like, subscribe. Let's dive.
Ever wondered how your lunch turns into energy for running, playing, or studying? It's not magic, it's digestion. Every bite you take starts a fascinating journey inside your body, transforming what you eat into the fuel you need for every activity, big or small. Digestion is the process that breaks down food into tiny molecules your body can use for energy, growth, and repair. It starts the moment food enters your mouth and continues as it travels through your digestive tract, with each step playing a crucial role. Without digestion, even the healthiest food would be useless to us. Our bodies simply wouldn't be able to access the nutrients locked inside what we eat. In simple terms, digestion breaks large, insoluble food molecules into small, water-soluble ones that can be absorbed into the bloodstream. This transformation is essential for our survival and well-being. Think of it like breaking big bricks into small ones to build something useful. Only when the pieces are small enough can your body use them to create energy, repair tissues, and keep you healthy. Our bodies need to break down carbohydrates, proteins, and fats into glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids. These are the building blocks that power our muscles, brains, and every cell in our bodies. Vitamins and minerals are already small enough to be absorbed directly. They don't need to be broken down further, but they're just as important for keeping us strong and healthy. The digestive system, a long tube from mouth to anus, handles this job, with help from organs like the mouth, stomach, intestines, and glands like the liver and pancreas. Each organ works together in a carefully coordinated process. Each part has a specific role in turning food into fuel. From breaking food apart to absorbing nutrients, every step is vital. Let's follow the journey of food through this incredible system and discover how your body transforms every meal into the energy that keeps you going. Digestion starts the moment you take a bite. The mouth is the gateway to your digestive system, and every meal's journey begins here. Your teeth cut and grind food. This is mechanical digestion, or chewing. Each type of tooth has a special job. Incisors slice, canines tear, and molars crush food into smaller pieces. Chewing increases the surface area, making it easier for enzymes to work. The more you chew, the more efficiently your body can process what you eat. Saliva, produced by salivary glands, moistens food and binds it into a soft ball called a bolus. This moisture is essential for comfortable swallowing and smooth digestion. Saliva contains an enzyme called salivary amylase, which begins breaking down starch into sugars. This is the first step of chemical digestion, happening right in your mouth. That's why chewed bread tastes sweet after a while. The longer you chew, the more starch is converted into sugar, giving you that subtle sweetness. The tongue mixes food with saliva and pushes the bolus to the back of the mouth. It acts like a skilled conductor, coordinating the movement of food for safe swallowing. When you swallow, the epiglottis closes off your windpipe, guiding food safely into the esophagus. This prevents food from entering your airway and causing choking. The mouth is where both mechanical and chemical digestion begin. It's a complex, well-coordinated process that prepares food for the journey ahead. Without proper chewing and saliva, swallowing and digestion would be much harder. Dry food can be difficult to move and may even cause discomfort or choking. Once swallowed, the food moves to the next stop, the esophagus, where the next stage of digestion takes place. The mouth sets the stage for the rest of digestion, ensuring that food is properly prepared for what's to come. Let's see what happens next as the food continues its journey through your digestive system. Swallowed food doesn't just drop into your stomach, it's pushed down the esophagus, a muscular tube about 25 centimeters long. Muscles in the esophagus contract and relax in waves, a process called peristalsis, moving food toward the stomach. Peristalsis is automatic. You don't have to think about it. The esophagus doesn't digest food, it simply transports it. Mucus in the lining lubricates the passage, making the journey smooth and quick. At the end of the esophagus, a ring-like muscle called the lower esophageal sphincter opens to let food into the stomach, then closes to prevent acid reflux. This one-way system keeps food moving in the right direction. The trip through the esophagus takes just a few seconds. Next stop, the stomach, where digestion gets intense. Let's see what happens inside. The stomach is a muscular, J-shaped organ that stores and churns food. Its strong walls mix food with gastric juice, turning it into a thick paste called chyme. Gastric juice contains hydrochloric acid, pepsin, and mucus. Hydrochloric acid kills bacteria and creates the acidic environment needed for pepsin to work. Pepsin starts breaking down proteins into smaller chains called peptides. Mucus protects the stomach lining from being digested by its own acid and enzymes. The stomach holds food for 2 to 4 hours, mixing and breaking it down further. No significant absorption happens here, except for some water and alcohol. The result is chyme, ready for the next phase of digestion. The stomach's job is to prepare food for the small intestine. Once ready, chyme is released gradually into the small intestine. Now, let's follow it there. The small intestine is a long coiled tube, about 6 meters in adults, nestled between the stomach and the large intestine. Despite its name, it's actually much longer than the large intestine, but it's called small because of its narrower diameter. This remarkable organ is where most digestion and absorption of nutrients happen, making it essential for our survival and health. The small intestine is divided into 3 main sections: the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum, each with its own special role in digestion. In the duodenum, partially digested food called chyme mixes with bile from the liver and digestive enzymes from the pancreas, beginning the process of breaking down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Bile acts like a detergent, breaking large fat globules into tiny droplets, which makes them much easier for enzymes to digest. Pancreatic enzymes then finish breaking down carbohydrates into simple sugars, proteins into amino acids, and fats into fatty acids and glycerol, so the body can absorb them. The walls of the small intestine also produce their own enzymes, which help complete the final steps of digestion right before absorption. The inner lining is covered with millions of tiny finger-like projections called villi, and even smaller microvilli, which dramatically increase the surface area for absorption, making the process highly efficient. Nutrients like glucose and amino acids pass through the walls of the villi and enter blood capillaries, where they are quickly transported throughout the body. Meanwhile, fatty acids and glycerol are absorbed into tiny lymph vessels called lacteals, which eventually deliver them to the bloodstream. Almost all useful nutrients from your food are absorbed in the small intestine, making it the body's most important site for nutrient uptake. Here, the food you eat is transformed into the energy and building blocks your body needs to grow, repair, and function every day. Any material that can't be digested or absorbed moves on to the large intestine, where the next stage of the digestive journey begins. The small intestine is truly where your meal becomes part of you, fueling every cell and organ in your body. Now, let's follow what happens to the leftovers as they continue their journey through the digestive system. The large intestine is shorter but wider than the small intestine. Its main job is to absorb water and salts from the remaining indigestible food. Beneficial bacteria here help break down fiber and produce vitamins like K and some B vitamins. As water is absorbed, waste becomes solid and is called feces. Feces are stored in the rectum until it's time to be expelled through the anus. The anus is controlled by sphincter muscles that allow for controlled elimination. This final step removes waste, completing the digestive journey. From bite to waste, your body extracts every bit of value from your food. Let's recap. Digestion starts in the mouth with chewing, and saliva continues down the esophagus and intensifies in the stomach. The small intestine completes digestion and absorbs nutrients, while the large intestine reclaims water and forms feces. Each organ and enzyme has a specific role in this journey. For your Class 10 CBSE Science exam, know the function of each organ and the enzymes involved. Be able to trace the path of food from mouth to anus and describe what happens at each stage. Practice drawing and labeling the digestive system diagram. It's a common exam question. Label all main parts: mouth, esophagus; stomach, liver; gallbladder, pancreas; small intestine; large intestine, rectum, and anus. A clear diagram can earn you full marks and reinforce your understanding. Mastering this topic will help you score well and appreciate the amazing journey of food in your body. Good luck!